Good morning, Libras. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're having a nice day so far. And it's always nice to have you. Well, Libras, let's see what your story is for today. Someone wishes they had you back. They're lonely now. They may have not felt lonely at first, but they're lonely now. Uh-huh. Either you or they were seduced by a clever player. Were you seduced by a clever player? Well, we'll see. Okay. Well, you might have been very vulnerable, giving off very warm energy towards somebody who took advantage of you. You do exude warm energy, and other people feel it. Okay. I think you've dealt with someone or are dealing with someone who has a karmic lover, and they confide in this person. They may live with them, they may be connected to him in some karmic fashion. But and they tell this person that you want them, when in reality you really don't want them. They're telling people that you want them, that not only this karmic but other people, like you're chasing them and this and that, when in reality it's not true. So that's what's going on between them and someone else. A lot of you feel surrounded by negative energy. Not only this person is bringing you down, but there's other people in your environment that are causing you some amount of unease. Okay, this player that seduced you or attempted to seduce you, they've never met anyone like you before. They might be really used to being chased and getting what they want, so that you may have been a real roadblock to them. If you feel you have to compete, well, usually that's just because people are jealous of you. They're putting you in a position where you feel like you have to keep the pace or be like them or whatever. But don't compete. It's better to cooperate. Even especially if you have a romantic relationship with someone and they feel like they have to compete with you. That's a real red flag. Cooperation is the only way to go. There's plenty for all. There's plenty for all. There's no reason for you to have to compete for anything. Not in a romantic relationship. And I think this person's jealous of you. They tell people that you're chasing them and everything like that because they wish you would. They're a jealous type person too. If whatever you're up to or whatever you're doing, if you're doing it better than them or they feel like you're exceeding, even in the games that they're playing with you, if they feel that you're exceeding and they're not getting over on you, that makes you look better in other people's eyes or something like that. They're just jealous. They're just a jealous person in many aspects. A lot of you want to take a vacation or are going to take a vacation, have one planned. Yeah, because you just want to get away from all the negative energy, it looks like. A lot of you just aren't feeling the happiness or the serenity, the peace that you feel like you need in your life right now. Yeah, treat yourself the best that you can, and you will heal and grow. But you're gonna have to focus on yourself. It looks like. Mm-hmm. Looks like you've got some healing that you still need to do, and that requires some self-love and understanding, deep understanding of the situation. Uh, yeah, this person that tried to seduce you or did or whatever, they're a very clever manipulator. And you believe their con story. You fell for it. This person that they cheated on you with or that they're with now is karmic. Um, this person that they're with isn't even really up, uh, maybe not even to their level. They're definitely not up to your level. Yeah, they cheated on someone who is beneath you and possibly even beneath them. And now they're fantasizing about you, or have been for quite some time. This person fantasizes about you because they've never met anyone like you before. I don't know if they got a chance to completely fathom you, to really know the depths of your heart and soul and your mind. And so they fantasize about you. They have ideas about you that may not even be realistic. But they sure are focused on you mentally, right? Maybe, and emotionally too, maybe. They really took you for granted. Yeah, they had a big ego. Came in, they were going to just seduce you, tell you whatever you wanted to hear. Regular one of those kind of Joes, or gals. Better yet, but they took you for granted. You know when they when they told you that they liked you and everything, and they were really nice to you and you were getting along really well, you got instantly excited. I think you might have been lonely. You might have been wishing for someone to come into your life, and this person did. And it was like instead of a blessing coming in, it was more like a devil in disguise or wolf in sheep's clothing, something like that. But you got instantly excited about it and believed him. Now you're trying to look on the bright side of the whole thing. Maybe you're looking at it as a lesson. Maybe you realize that this is a lesson for you that you needed to take. So I think a lot of you are striving to look on the bright side, step back into the sunlight, and carry on. But you still have some healing to do, it looks like. Yeah, they're fantasizing about having fun with you. Fun, yeah. Romance, whatever, the whole deal. They think you're really fun to be with, and you are. But you're used to getting what you want, though. I mean, you're a king, and you don't want to settle for less. Like, be a queen, doesn't matter. There's no genders in the cards. Yeah, this person took you for granted and went ahead and had their fun, their cake, and eat it too. Yeah, because they were having a relationship from you, that didn't stop them any. Nope, that didn't stop them from out partying and having fun with other people. I think you knew about that for a little while. You kind of looked the other way. You didn't want to acknowledge what they were really doing because you were so excited and falling in love. Don't be surprised if you get a message or someone coming in saying they still want to work on the relationship. Maybe show you a little emotion. Maybe open up to you a little bit. Actually, this could be another person. I got to get to the bottom of it here. Someone wants to come in, open up to you a little bit. Well, as much as they can, express some emotion and tell you that they want to work on it or work with you together. They want to be a team, probably. But they want you to know that they're working on it. Maybe they're trying to get their money together, their life together. Maybe they just want to get back, tell you that they want to get back with you and work on things together with you. Okay. No, you got your guard and your boundaries up. You feel like you've been fighting the whole world lately. You got bad energy around you that you want to get away from. I think you're into escapism right now. Whether you're going on a vacation, literally or not, I think you really do need a rest, a vacation, a distraction from this clever player. Yeah. You're not going to let them juggle you anymore. You know they're in a third party. You know they've been out having their kicks, and you're not going to be juggled anymore. You're not going to deal with it. You're not going to take on any of their problems. You're washing your hands of this whole affair, and you're putting your boundaries way up. Even though a lot of you still have feelings for this person, because it was such a powerful relationship. It felt so fun, so good, like you were getting the blessing that you'd been praying for. And when it showed up, like I said, it was a wolf in sheep's clothing. So this person's going to tell you that they feel defeated. They might tell you that they're going to give up their ways, their arrogant ways, and and be more sincere, because they feel embarrassed. They actually do. They feel like you've really lowered them a notch, or something in their life now that has caused them to be reduced in stature. People aren't looking at them as much as they used to. That's how they're feeling. That might be one of the reasons they're coming back to you, because they know you work. They know you're a hard worker and that you're fairly grounded. And well, that's what they think. And they want to come back, and maybe you can save them. Maybe you can revitalize them in some way, because they're losing it. They might be losing their looks, their appeal, their stature, whatever. But they're losing the admiration of others. And yeah, what you saw as love, a blessing, just what I said just a second ago, that's what this card said. What you saw as a blessing at first, now you think it's over, it's done. You don't see it happening anymore. Okay. You set up these barriers. You You became defensive towards this person so that you could heal. There was no way you were going to heal if you kept this energy around you, or maybe energy of some other people as well. You needed to heal, right? That's hence the vacation, the escapism here. Uh, I want to let you know that this person does fantasize about you, okay? If you're thinking that they don't think about you or whatever, they do. It may not even be realistic, like I said. They could have all kinds of ideas about you that are kind of fantastic, positive ones. Anyway, yeah, you need to heal, and you are healing. You're healing, but you're healing because you distanced yourself so that you could do that. You're trying to get your balance back together. You've been rattled. Your energy has been shattered, and you're trying to bring your emotional, physical, mental, all these energies. You're trying to bring them all back in and rebalance them. And you're doing it also. The Temperance card. That's kind of angelic. This person has a glowing halo kind of a thing, and wings. And that always suggests to me that, your spirituality, you're being watched over by your guardian angels. Okay? Yeah, this person they're cheating. They're cheating ways, they're partying, careless ways. That just about destroyed you. You got 10 swords in the back. You were betrayed over and over again by this person. And like I say, I think you might have even seen the red flags, but chose not to dwell on it because you couldn't stand the thought, probably, of losing this relationship. You thought it was special, and it should have been special. All relationships should be special. Anyway, so you're learning a big lesson out of that. Yeah, you're healing from being betrayed. It's not from any medical issue right here, but you're healing just from emotional betrayal. Very painful. Pain is the teacher. Learned a big lesson. Ten of Swords is about learning. After you heal, you're supposed to have learned a big lesson and be able to take what you've knowledge and everything that you've learned from this lesson and take it with you to a better place. Yeah, this person, they weren't nurturing. They didn't respect life and love and all the things like that you do. They were shallow, superficial. They might not have really wanted any kids or said they did or things like that. They just they were very self-centered. And they changed you. I mean, they turned your world kind of upside down and caused you to start changing and become a different person. Yeah, this person, they'd like to apologize. They'd like to come back and flirt with you again. Good luck getting a sincere apology out of them, though. And if they do come back, you're not going to trust them. You're going to think something's fishy. They're going to want to keep it light and kind of an immature conversation. They might apologize, but if they do, like I say, you're not going to take it wholeheartedly. You don't trust this person, and if they're flirtatious or just trying to be funny and take the whole thing not seriously, yeah, you're going to see him as, you're going to see right through him. You're going to see him as immature and maybe a little childish acting, maybe a little jittery, nervous. They're going to try and maybe flirt or get you on a light level, try and get you going again. So you're moving on. Your last reading was talking about your spirituality, and I'm seeing it here again. You're moving on because your spirit, your inner drive, what you believe in, your morals, your whole value system, that's your savior. Stay moral, stay in good graces, be honest, be open, you know. Don't be vulnerable, but always be honest. People who lie or fabricate just to make themselves appear better or something like that, they have a habit of right away contradicting themselves, and you know that they're lying, and you wonder, don't they even realize that they just contradict themselves all the time? They just look like a big fat liar. But I'm sure you know people like that. You see right through them, but they don't see it themselves. They think they've got the world fooled. Uh, you don't deal with people like that. You're not that way. And you see through people who lie or who try and build themselves up. You're leveling up. You're going, now, we talked about you may possibly going on vacation, getting away, if not physically, in the mind, someplace where you can get away from the vibes that you've been around, the bad energy. And it looks like you're going to be successful in that. And your spirituality is going to be there with you to rise you up. Because you can have just about anything you want, it looks like. You actually have the mentality, the tools, the energy, and you have a forward direction. Get ready to receive things in your life, because it looks like you're moving up, up and away. Some of you may be not just a vacation, but thinking about, wow, you go someplace, you dig it, and then you say, I'm just going to make it happen that I can come back here and live. That happens to people. You dig the place so much that you just got to live there. Well, we'll see. Yeah, you were treated very, very unfairly. You didn't get any justice out of this relationship. You were juggled, you were cheated on, and now it looks like this person has the audacity to think that they may have a chance to come back and, now open up to you a little bit. Try and explain what went on, how they might want to work on the relationship again, or whatever, okay? Yeah, you were dealing with somebody who wanted to bring you down to their level. Yeah, they knew that you were an emperor or an empress and that you expected more or deserved more, but they were a false emperor or a false empress, and they wanted to bring you down to their level. They did, because, like I say, they're jealous. This is a competitive person with a big ego, and even if you're in a romantic relationship, they can't let you seem to get the better of them in any way. Just gets them. Yeah. This person may come back and talk about, family, committing, being a better person. You're going to have it all. Start telling stories again. It's not going to happen. Nope, not with this person. Not going to happen. Right now, it looks like this person's for the streets. Okay. There's a new person in your vicinity, in your realm, in your energy field, who is likewise fantasizing about you. Someone new. You might feel a strong spiritual connection to this person, because indeed you have a strong spiritual connection. And you're probably looking for someone who's on your wavelength. Remember, when you're out and you're flirting about and everything, be confident. Flirt confidently. Don't make fun of anybody. Don't get insecure. Don't, nothing. Just be a very nice person. You are warm. You're very warm. Have warm energy. So keep in that warm energy when you're flirting, and flirt confidently, like you really know what you're doing. Like, hey, like you flirt for fun, and that's fine. Flirting is healthy for people, as long as you don't hurt anybody, or hurt anybody's feelings, or take it too far in some weird direction. All right? A lot of you could be focused on money right now. I think you're a hard worker, Libra. Yeah, they sabotage the relationship because that's what they do. They're a blowhard. They brag too. They talk like they did all this stuff, or they're going to do all this stuff, but it's just a bunch of hot air. And they sabotage the relationship because they're a party. They got more. They got to have more than one thing going on. Can't hold still. Okay. And don't you have any jealousy? You know how I feel about jealousy, Libra. It's just a horrible trait. It's just a destroyer. Stay away from jealousy. There's a difference between jealousy and just having your feelings hurt. You can't help having your feelings hurt, but you can help being jealous. Walk away. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think somebody out here, some mystery person, is falling in love with you, Libra. Yeah, and you guys might already be flirting. You can be confident in flirting with this person because they have feelings for you already. Okay. Now, this person that hurt you, they're with a rebound. They've got somebody, they got a karmic. And normally it would just be, anybody. They just got somebody else. But in this situation, they're actually in a karmic situation where they're not having a good time. I hope they're learning something from it, but they're with a rebound, somebody that they just took because that person was easy. But they can't stop thinking about you. Yeah, they missed you. They've never met anybody like you before. But things just aren't working out between them and this karmic. Oh, I wanted to take a few of these. The time's really flying by today. Okay, this new person coming in, they might be a little troubled too. They might be in a situation as well. You might not know about them. Oh yeah, I think this person's been hurt. You've been hurt. They've been hurt. So you have that in common. They were with someone else who was quite like the person that you were with. Yeah, so you have something in common there with them. Oh yeah, someone who's really vindictive, really angry. They're in this. Someone around you who likes you is in pain like you are, and they're dealing with some person who is very vindictive, spiteful, gossiper, potty mouth. Yeah, it's the person that they're with. They could be going through a divorce or something. Yeah, they had a big blowout. These cards are really angry cards here. So whoever this new person is that's looking at you, they're not doing so well. They may not approach you right away or whatever because they're going through hell with this Queen of Swords in reverse. You know, there's been contention. They've decided, they want to they want to be on their own. They know they can do better on their own, but it looks like this Queen of Swords is really putting them through hell, turning their whole life upside down. So they're not ready. They're not ready to invest or anything, but they're fantasizing about you. Might be flirting with them a little. You might even know their story. They might even have told you about what they're going through or have gone through. Let me try these. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, somebody just can't take it anymore. Someone can't take it anymore, and it may be this new person. Now, the person that's in your energy, the one the clever player, they really can't move on from you. They're stuck in this fantasy. They don't understand it either. They just don't fathom your depth, and that's getting to them. They might think they're just really smart, really intelligent, and they could be. And they're used to figuring people out and knowing all about them and controlling them and manipulating them or whatever. But that isn't happening with you. And they can't move on because they haven't conquered you. They haven't figured you out. And they're thinking that they love you now. But is it love? Is it jealousy? What is it? But you better keep a positive mindset and focus on exactly what you want. Start manifesting what you're into. And show gratitude to the universe, to your higher power, because you're going to be coming into some abundance. Mm-hmm. Be grateful when you do. Oh boy, gosh. I think somebody wants to marry you. Someone in your environment thinks about marrying you, what it would be like. That you guys have a soul connection. See, I think you're going to meet somebody who's spiritual, on your level, and close. Someone that wants to be eternally loved. This person new person you're dealing with, they may have been, they want to be loved. It looks like they've been tortured by, like I say, a very vindictive, spiteful type of a mean person here. Yeah. So anyway, it looks good. You're going through, a lot of you's going through this or been through it already. I don't know the time span on it, but this is the reading. This is what the cards told me today. And I want to thank you all for coming by. We'll talk about this some more next time. Until then, peace and love to you.